Radio.net. It's the station.
Like, when do they stop treating us as if we are animals? When do they stop treating us as if we are not capable of making rational decisions?
Well, and this is, and I used to get mad when I used to hear people say it because I didn't understand the undertone of it. When we stop treating each other like that, when we value our lives, and it's like, yo, no, I ain't trying to hear that, man. They ain't never value. No, hold on, time out. If you never value your life, how will someone else value your life? If you
but guess what, bro? They don't even know if we value our lives. They just see us and judge us based off of the color of our skin. They don't really know if we value our lives based off of what we do inside of our community. If we base them, they are mass shooters.
We are the most taking pictures, promoting, putting things out there in the world, right? We're always the shootings that happen in our community, the deaths that happen. Look at Chicago. Look at Philly this weekend. 24 shootings, 11 dead. Like
they said Philly gonna meet 500 by the end of the year.
But you're saying that, but how do you say anything else? We're killing each other. That's us doing that. That's not them. That's us doing that.
So we always talk about us killing each other, but they're killing one another too. But yet they get stopped by the same police officers that we get stopped by. We get killed by them also. They don't.
Their police officers are white.
Okay.
There are police. I saw it yesterday.
We got black police officers too. Let's not forget they pulled the trigger too.
Who?
Right. So here's my thing. We always say that we need to stop killing one another. We need to care for one another first. But because then they would care for us. And I've always said that. Maybe if we care first, they will care too. But I don't see that happening. No matter how
you don't see what happening.
Them caring because we care.
Well,
because soon as we come together, guess what they do? They come and they cut that tie right between us and give us a reason to go at one another. So we've seen this a million times. And if we're going to go all the way back to slavery days,
I'm not going back to slavery days. I'm going right back to what I was just talking about.
I just feel like I don't care how much we care for one another and how much we display it and how much togetherness we have. That's not going to change them. That's not going to change those white folks that's not willing to change.
Chinatown. You're going to Chinatown. How many white people?
I was going to say, what?
Right, you're going to Chinatown right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see them sticking together, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They police their own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their cops are Chinese. They're not white. When you go through Chinatown,
I never noticed that.
Yeah, you go through Chinatown. They're Chinese. They have Chinese cops.
I never noticed that.
Yeah. You might see a couple white cops in there, but majority of the cops are Chinese or have a Chinese background or are Oriental.
Oriental.
Right.
I just feel like in our neighborhood it should be more black cops walking around, but then I feel like once a black man or a woman gets into a certain point of power, they still treat the ones below. They don't treat us as if we're equal. They don't treat us as if we're all human. We've seen that. We've seen arrogant black cops right here who are no longer here. We've seen arrogant black cops in our community that abuse their badge to the fullest. We've seen them beat on our community residents. We've seen them tell us no and get the F out of here, talk to us as if we're nothing, as if their job is not dependent on us paying our taxes. We've seen all of that. So here's my thing. How do we stop them from not caring about us when that's something that they've never been taught? They've never been taught to care about us. They've never been taught to understand that we are just as human as they are. Most of them, not all of them, because again, I treat them accordingly. Until they show me different, they all right with me. But at the same time, I just seen somebody say, I fear for my son driving because he's a black man. I don't want him to not drive because it's my car. I don't want him driving because he's a black man. I can't make the cop understand that my son is a straight A student and never got into any trouble in the world. The moment he sees him, he's just a black boy driving a nice car. Where'd you steal this from? Is their first question? Nah, this is my mom's car. Where the hell she get it from?
Right.
And now he feeling like my wife driving one type of car, and here you are driving this nice car. So I understood that woman when she said that, because she was like, he think because he got his permit, on the way to get his license, he's going to keep on driving my car. So she had to come back and explain. I'm proud of him for wanting to drive legally, but I'm scared for him to drive legally or illegally.